Fox and NBC now projecting Hillary Clinton has won the state. The Commonwealth of Virginia, again, Fox and NBC here both projecting that Hillary Clinton has won the state of Virginia. As I give you a couple moments here to rebuild your map a little bit here, Megan, let me get your reaction to this. We were talking about Florida here now 3.5 hours ago.
Held Virginia. You want to see market turmoil. If she'd lost Virginia, we would have seen that swing from what we're seeing in the futures down another 100 points. It looks like she's pulled it out again in those counties we were talking about. Very high turnout in the more affluent, the suburban regions, and she's managed to get Virginia. But let's just put this into context. She was polling as much as 7 to 8 ahead in Virginia. We've come down neck and neck to the wire here. That's a symbol of the sort of wider trends that we're seeing tonight. She's managed to pull out Virginia. Crucial hold for her.
I want to go back to Steve Yacino now again with this added information you've got here.
Here it is.
Yes, there you go.
Right here. So here we go. Virginia, huge for Hillary Clinton. Ohio, this is, again, a key state for Donald Trump. This is one that he needs if he has any shot. The interesting thing about Ohio, though, the Clinton campaign is talking a lot about its Hispanic turnout numbers, especially in Florida, and we expect in Colorado as well. That's in Nevada as well. That's what's helping her in those states. That's still close. We're going to watch it, but not a lot of Hispanic voters in Ohio. And what we saw out of early voting in Ohio was the African American vote was actually down the first few weeks. That really hurt Clinton in that state. And I bet you when we go back and we dissect how Donald Trump was able to turn Ohio red, I bet those African-American voters, especially in Cuyahoga County, around Cleveland, will be key. But we can't stress enough how big, clutch of a win Virginia is for Hillary Clinton. If she had lost that, man, this whole map would look so much different. So we'll be watching those too.
With that, our first Cuyahoga County reference of the night. I want to turn now to Marty Shanker, Senior Executive Editor here at Bloomberg News. Your reaction here to both of these states, your projections, Ohio going for Donald Trump, Virginia going for
Ohio
Clinton.
Isn't an absolutely huge surprise, except for some spin from the Hillary camp before in the last few days that suggested that she might actually be ahead there. But Virginia is absolutely huge. And who would have thought that we'd be talking tonight about Virginia being an absolutely essential win for Hillary Clinton when we all thought it was in the bag. So now the test really goes to Wisconsin and Michigan, where she is behind. There's still a lot of votes to be counted. But if Donald Trump were to take either or both of those, it presents a plausible path for him to be the next president.
Marty, I spent a lot of time in Wisconsin. I spent a lot of time there. I grew up outside Chicago. What do we think we got wrong here in really analyzing? We saw even in the primary stage that big swing in Michigan against her, a surprise descent. It looks like we might be surprised again. Are there people who, is this really this economic disenfranchisement, this dislocation that we talk a lot about here, or is it something deeper, something more primal among voters?
I think it is the fervor of fear and upset about elitism that you see in the suburbs and the rural areas. And I think that pollsters and modelers on both sides underestimated the strength and the motivation of those people to actually come out and vote. I mean, you are seeing Donald Trump outperform Mitt Romney in those regions by 20 percentage points in some areas. And if they're small areas, they're small counties, but there are hundreds of them out there. And Hillary Clinton supporters did not come out in numbers in the strongholds that she had to offset that. And that's what we're seeing.
How similar are the populations of Ohio and Pennsylvania? In other words, we're talking about all the component parts of this firewall here. If I'm at the Trump campaign, if I'm with the Trump campaign, if I'm with the Clinton campaign, wondering what's going to happen here in Pennsylvania, is Ohio at all an indicator of what could be happening in Pennsylvania?
Well, I certainly in the rural areas of western part of Pennsylvania, that's true. But don't forget, you have Philadelphia, a huge Democratic stronghold. I'm not sure what the numbers are now, but and Hillary is well ahead in Pennsylvania, and she may well take that state. But I think what we have to look now for is Wisconsin and Michigan. If Donald Trump is able to take one of those, it'll be an interesting evening.
All right.